Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Very excited for today's beer. It's a new one from Dogfish Head, actually. It's called Super 8, and it's a Super Goza. And if you do not know this about me, I'm not a huge fan of sour ales. Typically, if they're fruited, I like, it's like better chance I'm going to like them. And probably my favorite one, actually, is their Sequence Ale. You have that salt component, which this will have, and then that lime, and it just kind of almost tastes like a margarita that has melted down. So yeah, I was actually really excited for this. It's loosely partnered with Kodak. Apparently, you can develop film in beer, and Dogfish Head's making a short film that they're gonna do all the developing through this beer sometime this summer. It's 5.3% ABV. I like the can art. It's nice low ABV. Our sessionable goza brewed with a bevy of heroic fruits and quinoa pours a deep, vibrant red with an ample addition of Hawaiian sea salt. It's an ale made with red sea salt, prickly pear, mango, boysenberry, blackberry, raspberry, elderberry, and kiwi juices and toasted quinoa. Proper glassware. I think that's everything I need to say before I pour this beer. This used to be my go-to glass, like probably for 2 years straight. Pretty much only used this glass. This is before I started doing YouTube reviews, and yeah, I love this glass. I showed the can right with the superhero fruits. Some of those super foods, right? They're turning into super ingredients. Yeah, I mean that is definitely a red, super dark pink. Kind of makes me think of like a strawberry candy, like what color that they would, make that to make you think, oh yeah, this is strawberry flavor. About one finger of pink, fluffy, small head. Less, not much, not fluffy. It's going down pretty quickly. I actually get a little bit of legs on the side, which is kind of interesting. Figured that it's such a low ABV, I wouldn't really get much of that. The head is dissipating quickly, and yeah, looks good. Let's continue aroma. Definitely get that sea salt, saline kind of a thing. There is a berry. It's not sweet enough to be jammy, but like it's not surprising that it has berries in it. For my aroma, like my nose, I can't quite make out all of them. If I was guessing, I'd probably say raspberry. Little like crackery. I don't know if it's from the quinoa, but like a toasted cracker kind of a thing. So it could be from the malts in there. It could be from the quinoa as well. I didn't think it was gonna have like, it'd be like super easy to tell every single adjunct in there in the aroma. This smells basically what I thought it was gonna smell like. It's good. It smells refreshing. Like I said, you get that salt component in the aroma. See about the taste. Cheers. Yeah, you definitely get that saltiness. I would say the second half is when it really kicks in. Before that, for me, pretty strong sour. Again, I'm not a huge fan of sour, so for me, it's pretty strong. And then I actually really like when that saltiness comes in. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say I like Sea Quench a lot better. Like Sea Quench, I this summer I'll be buying a lot of. I really like that beer, and this one's a little pungent for me. Kind of, actually, it's a lot like the aroma. That initial berryness, it's not sweet enough to be jammy, but like more of like berry skins where you don't have the residual sugar of like inside the fruit. So you get something like that tart sourness that you get from like the skins. And I said that saltiness, and then in the aftertaste, that salty saline thing stays, and that's where I'm getting a lot of the crackery. I mean, it's really crazy how much this beer follows the aroma for me. I've talked about this lately. Some beers I've had in the last few months, I feel like are way different aroma and taste. This one is pretty spot on for me in terms of those two things syncing up. Yeah, and I don't know anyone else who's had this. I'm really curious what people have to say about this. If you've had it before, comment below your thoughts, especially if you like sours. Like, where does this stack up for you? I think I already said this. This is not better than Sequence in my opinion. which I believe is the most sold or bought sour beer in America, and I'm not surprised. I think it's really good, and you don't have to be a huge sour head to like it. This one, I would drink it again. Like if I was at a party and someone had this in the cooler, I would grab one for sure. If I saw this at the store in Sequench from them, obviously I'd buy the Sequench, but definitely worth trying. And again, I'm super curious what other people have to say about this and how they think it ranks. So let me know. Check me out on Instagram on Tapped. No hype beer reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.